Hello everyone, my name is Quad. We all know that the lore of Warframe may sometimes be a bit overwhelming, so today I will discuss some key topics connecting the lore of Warframe that connects everything to make perfect sense. The topics of Eternalism and the Multiverse Theory. For the start, I want to point out that the topics in this video will be very abstract, which means they will be hard to understand and hard to truly grasp at times, which is absolutely normal. But with all this shenanigans out of the way, let's get started. There are many philosophical theories that try to understand time and reality. Presentism is one of them, which states that there is only one reality and the current moment is the only real one. Contrary to Presentism, the philosophical theory of Eternalism says that all points in time are equally real. To simplify, every event in the universe has already happened, in the past or in the future, so we can imagine the whole lifetime of the universe being a straight line. The start is the Big Bang, and the end is when eventually all the stars die out. In the scope of Eternalism, everything is equally real. We can even say that the birth and the death of the universe already happened because the time is irrelevant since everything is real. For an easier understanding of this, I want you to try and imagine an event that happened today as a straight line. Events that come prior to it are on the left side, and the events that happened after it are on the right. Let's say the main event we are looking at is you waking up. During the rest of your day, you've done many things. Maybe you've eaten a breakfast, went to school, gotten drunk early in the morning, or just chilled with your cat and watched Netflix. At every event, you had a choice. Should you put milk in the bowl first, or should you put it over your cereal? Will you go to school with a bus, or are you going to walk instead? What are you going to get drunk on? Quad's favorite whiskey Jameson or his second favorite Jägermeister? It doesn't really matter. With Presentism, every event happened and is finished, because everything can only happen once. For example, I put milk over my cereal. The event is done, and all the other choices in the future disappear. But that is not how it happens with Eternalism. With Eternalism, every single choice we could make is still equally real, which means you poured milk over cereal, and you also put it into the bowl first. You just don't live in that reality at the moment. If we go back to Warframe, we can also see an example of this in the new war quest, where we have to take a quick quiz.
Question 3. Lintana's parents have been captured, but she has a choice. The button that will open her mother's cell door will flood her father's cell with deadly radiation, and vice versa. She presses one of the buttons. Under Eternalism, which of the following statements is universally true? Only one of her parents will survive. Only one of her parents will die. Her parents will survive. Her parents will die. Correct. Versions of reality now exist in which each parent dies. Lintana is assigned to one of them, but the other is no less real and is theoretically accessible.
This short little lecture in the game may suggest that there are multiple universes connected with our choices in some way. And I know this may not make much sense at the moment, but the idea of a multiverse in Warframe, a collection in which every event creates multiple new universes to which you may be assigned, is not anything new. For anyone that paid enough attention to one of the more cryptic characters in Warframe, has known this since the end of 2017.
Every choice closes off an infinite number of possible futures. The amp you craft, then, is unique in all the multiverse. Where you end and it begins, an unanswerable question. Research, craft, assemble, strive to answer the unanswerable.
Quill Onko can say this every time you try to craft an amp with insufficient amp components. When he says this, I think he doesn't mean there is multiple universes going on at the same time, so there is multiple of you, but I think he means every choice puts the universe in a direction, which can be changed due to eternalism. Every choice you make will be different at the same point, just like we need to choose the actions in some quests, which move our alignment towards Sun, Neutral, or Moon. With this, I think I have explained the philosophical theories of Presentism and Eternalism quite well, but there is something more to explain, an anomaly in the system we know as the Drifter. The Drifter is a character we don't know much at the moment. We do know that he is the same person as the Tenno we play, but he got stuck in the Duviri and has not made the deal with the Man in the Wall. I will not talk about the Drifter at the moment because the lore of his adventures will soon be shown in the Duviri Paradox, but what I want to talk about is how could have the Operator met the Drifter if they are the same person. If you remember a few minutes ago, I said that with Eternalism, you're only assigned to one reality, even though the other realities are theoretically accessible. With this, before I continue, I want to make a quick speculation warning from here on. Everything I will say here is speculation with a little or no proof, just trying to put the pieces together to make sense of everything, so with this, let's continue. To find the answer to the question how the Operator could have met the Drifter, we first need to meet two specific entities or individuals that play a massive role in the events of Warframe: the Man in the Wall and the Dominus Thrax. Let's first start with the Man in the Wall. During the New War quest, the Man in the Wall makes a deal with us. This deal is beneficial to us since we get the Tenno powers, but at the same time, it kills all the other versions of us in all other universes. So all the multiple realities are done for. The Operator we play did make the deal, while the Drifter did not, creating a new paradox on its own. We do know all the Tenno in the other universes died, but somehow the Drifter has survived, which is currently unexplainable. This is just a speculation, once again, but this may be the Duviri paradox. But we will see how this ages in a week or two. How could have the Operator and the Drifter met each other if they are from a different branch of the same universe? Again, the answer for this cannot be given directly since we have no direct proof, but we can speculate. And my speculation is the Devoid is the space between all the different universes, connecting them, and we all know what the Void can do if there is intense emotions present. Take Belric and Rania crystals for an example. Intense emotions of love that put a gap in reality, connecting the two all the way from Venus to Mars. And they were dead. Same could also be true for the Drifter and the Operator. Operator just lost Lotus to the Void, at least in his mind, and the Drifter was just about to get executed. But there is one more individual, Dominus Thrax, which has an ability of backtracking time as he wishes, until he gets the outcome he wants. If you look at the gameplay shown at TennoCon 2022, we can see that every time the Drifter dies, Dominus Thrax is unhappy and diverts back time to the point where the Operator had to make a choice. Proving time can be diverted, and the choices matter. With this, we have reached the end of the video. Do you think this video made sense or is plausible? Comment down below in the comment section. I'd really love to hear your opinion on this. The more we communicate, the better the outcome can be, and maybe we can make better choices in the future, me with video making, And yeah, I forgot what I was saying. That was a bad choice of words. But to sum up everything up to this point, we have a multiverse caused by different events, choices, and actions of the same people at the same moments. These actions create a butterfly effect connected by the void. Again, this is all just a speculation though. The man in the wall has the ability to effectively cut down whole branches of what we see as reality with Eternalism, by eliminating all other operators from different universes, and that is it. I do have a Discord server on which you can freely come and talk about anything pretty much. Lore, fashion, builds, memes. Yeah, it's quite fun. Also, please like, share, and also maybe subscribe, plus give me some ideas on what I could make videos on. The next one is going to be about a character that used to be an admiral of the Grineer Armada, but got demoted because of his stubbornness. But that is really it. For the end, please have a very nice day, and goodbye.